Welcome back to Bay Area Focus. Offering school programs and 4 galleries of exhibits, the Richmond Art Center has something for everyone. Artist Mildred Howard and Rebeca Garcia-Gonzalez of RAC join me now. Thanks for coming on the show, ladies.
Thanks for having us.
Michelle. All right, so let's talk about this annual exhibit. It's by students, and it's called Art in the Community.
We're celebrating the 3rd such exhibit, and it features the work of over 600 students that we've served just in this past year. The classes are free to students and are taught by professional artists out there in schools, community centers, and the library. And we're so proud that they will have a chance to see their work, bring their parents.
That has to be exciting for them.
Oh,
to
absolutely.
Have their work displayed.
It's the first time for most of them that they have something in a gallery. So we explain to them what a reception is. It's a party, an art party for you and your parents, and they come see the work. The reception is on Saturday, May 9th. We're going to have 2 rock bands from elementary schools from 3 to 5, and there'll be refreshments, and we'll do a little speech. And the students will be free to roam our community gallery.
What's the age range of the artists?
Oh, we have everything from kinder to high school, actually.
And do you have to actually be an artist to join these
Oh, no,
programs?
absolutely not. We take students from all different backgrounds. Some of them come to the library, take their classes there. Some of them are in after-school programs with the school district and so forth. And some come to the center as well.
And what kind of art do they learn?
Well, we have everything from silk screen to metal arts. We have ceramics. We have stop motion animation. All of these classes have a connection to science, technology, math, and engineering. It's our STEAM program that we're featuring in a lot of these pieces that
so
we
you're
have.
combining.
Yes.
You're combining them together, which is amazing. A lot of kids come to the program.
Yes, this last year we've served the highest number, 1,200 students. Our program has grown tremendously in the last 3 years. And in the center itself, we serve thousands of students of all ages. We have 6 studios and 4 galleries.
And Mildred, you are an artist yourself.
Yes.
Yes, you do mixed media installation.
That's correct.
Explain that. What is that?
Mixed media is just a variety of different kinds of materials, and you put that together to create art. Installation usually takes up a larger space. It often uses multiple objects in the same way, and it can take up anywhere from a room to a half a room.
And this is an example of one of your pieces?
Yes, this is my piece, Safe House. And oftentimes when one thinks about home, we think about home as being a safe place. We put value on all of these objects, but when in fact home can not be a safe place. So we often put more value on objects than we do on people. So the floor is covered with silver objects that go from very polished to tarnished.
That's interesting. You also have another piece made out of 4,000 bullet shells?
Yeah, that's a piece that I originally did in the late 70s or early 80s. I was conceived of in the late 70s, actually. And it was in response to a massacre that had happened in Soweto, South Africa, when young students wanted to learn English as opposed to Afrikaans. And as a result, they protested and then were massacred because of that. And I find that it's particularly pertinent to today because it relates to so much that is happening around the country. In Santa Rosa, it's close to Santa Rosa, in Ferguson, in New York, in Oakland, and in almost every major city we see violence against young people.
You have very serious themes throughout your art, and then you go and talk to the young people about this. It has to be educational for them.
Yes, it is. Well, young people can relate to this because they often have been placed in situations that are similar. And also with the parents of these young people, they can also relate to situations.
Do the kids, do they express that through their art as well?
Well,
Some of their experiences?
Well, we see about 1,000 students every semester who just come to the shows, and many of them have already seen Mildred's. They do make some art after seeing the show, and they ask questions. It's very interactive for them to see an installation in particular. And so they have questions, and they come with their teachers, and we prepare their teachers to talk about Mildred's work.
And do you love it when they're looking at your work?
Oh, I love it. I love hearing
And they ask a lot of questions about it?
yes, it's really interesting because I may have something in particular in mind when I'm working, but then when you hear younger people, they bring up other ideas, other ways of thinking and approaching work. And I think that that's the important thing about art, is that the viewer has their own interpretation of the work. One of my pieces, which spans Geary Street in San Francisco, it's 3 Shades of Blue. It talks about the community, it talks about the people in the community and what brings that community together. And that is the food, the music. And so you can read this poem about that community walking back and forth.
Well, that's great. Thank you so much for coming on the show and telling us about it. And for more information about the Richmond Art Center, just log on to richmondartcenter.org. Again, that's richmondartcenter.org. Coming up, a variety of health and social services for senior citizens in the Bay Area. We'll be right back.